Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show, which simply means the Big R Solution Sports Forum with me, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. You know, you'll be shocked today. I'm all by myself. What's happening to Saddam, all the guys, the usual enemy, which is load shedding. So, unfortunately, I'm not with them. But nevertheless, what should happen? The show must go on. The beat goes on. Mushito Tswelape. This morning, I want us to discuss. It's a lesson that we should learn as people. All right. I just want us to look what lessons can be learned by our local teams, our local football authorities from what I see FIFA is doing. All right. I'm just going to tell you what FIFA is doing and ask a question. Any lesson that should be learned or any lesson that should be drawn from that. All right. Now, but before I go there, let me just start here. Here in Tembisa, which is my hometown, we have our own games, Power Rico Winter Games. They are on as we speak. Now, if you are in Tembisa, Alexander, Ivory Park, or anywhere, please make sure that you go and check these games. It's very important that we support our local games, and then so that we make sure that our kids are not in the street. Here is Power here with some other guys, as you can see there, and then the games are exciting. I think I did show you the results of last week. Let me just show you again. So they'll be proceeding, and then this weekend, and then up again next weekend, and then the final is on the 29th. So please just make sure that you support the games. So that's Power Rico Games here in Tembisa. Now, having talked about the subject that I said we should look at, we know that after 2010, SAFA was given what you call the soccer legacy by FIFA, all right? Not only that, we know that Banyana Banyana, we're looking at that question not long ago. FIFA gave them money. This is all about development and the wellness of the players who are the key stakeholders in football. Very interesting. Not only that, if you go to what happened during the World Cup, very interesting story there as far as the World Cup is concerned. You know, the teams that had many players in the World Cup, each and every team were given money for the players who were appearing in the World Cup. And then apparently each team would be given 10 euros per day per player, all right? Per day per player. Now, we have the information that the team that has done well as far as that is concerned, it is Man City. They are the one who benefited a lot because they had more players. They were followed by Barcelona. They were followed by Real Madrid. I'll give you more information as far as that is concerned. Now, FIFA, they distributed about 142.7 million euros, which is 2.8 billion in rands. All right. So Man City, they received as the leading team 4.3 million for all the players who participated, which translate into 83.8 million rand, followed by Barcelona, who made 4.08 million euros, which translate into 82 million rand. All right. Then the third was Real Madrid, who made 3.45 million euros, which translate into 70 million rand. Now you may ask a question. Why am I saying there's any lesson should be drawn there? One, our association, here I'm referring to SAFA, PSL. I'm not saying they're not doing anything, all right? That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not only referring to SAFA and PSL. I'm referring to association across the board. Look, it's easy for a person to say, FIFA, this and that and that, but no one is perfect. But the simple thing, that one, for me, it's a milestone. I don't know for you, that's my opinion. It's a milestone. The money that they get, they make sure that they share. Banyana Banyana, that is why they had a problem, because they knew very well that there is money allocated to them as players, which is an instruction from FIFA. This, for me, it's a commendable act. Now, let me go back to PSL. Why do I say PSL? Our teams in PSL, don't you think that they should learn that lesson? Because if you are a team, you have quality players who end up playing in the tournament such as World Cup, you as a team, you'll definitely benefit a lot. Don't you think that it's the lesson that should be learned by our teams, by ensuring that they get quality players? Having said what I've said, we've just got the news that Bafana, they've been knocked out of COSAFA. We are the host. We are not even going to play in the finals. What is the problem? Is the problem the tournament is not taken serious, or our players are not serious, or we have substandard players? All right? It's really an embarrassment. I was talking to Saddam last night, and then he landed. He said, I'm just from the games. I'm tired. Everybody's cross. We don't talk to each other, because people are still asking themselves, how did this happen? Of course, we know that they forwarded, or they selected the second stream players. But does that say, is that explaining the talent that we have in this country? All right, that without the first team, we don't have the other team. One. Secondly, that could be the reason. Or is a question of we are undermining the tournament? I don't know. You have an opinion, you are in a better position to explain to me. Remember, no one has got the monopoly of knowledge. We all have knowledge and understanding. All right. So I cannot say to you, my thinking or my understanding is far better, or my knowledge is superior than your knowledge. So I do respect that you have a good knowledge. You may know better than me. So hence I want your opinion, so that I understand exactly what's happening here. All right, now let's move on with the show. I don't know whether you've seen, the news are saying Kylian Mbappe, we know that there is a tension between him and the authorities as far as PSG is concerned. He is going back on Monday, and we don't know what kind of reception is he going to get. And then remember, at some point, Real Madrid was prepared to buy Mbappe. They even went to PSG and offered that we are prepared to negotiate on Mbappe, but PSG was not interested. They were not willing to listen. And Mbappe just sent a message to say, look, I'm not going to renew my contract. I'm not going to exercise, my option of extending. Here, Mbappe and his entourage, whether it's Mom or everybody who are assisting him, they did a masterstroke. Normally, this exercise is given to the team. So this time, Mbappe made sure that this exercise of renewing or extending a contract, it is in his name. Now, I'm giving you this lesson. I'm not insinuating anything. But remember, we learn, all right? This could be a lesson to all of us. He said it rests with him, all right? Now, because he's the one who has the right to exercise that, he wrote an email to say, I'm not intending to renew a contract. Caliph complained, and Nasser Al-Khalif complained to say, no, we are not going to leave for free. I'm going to make sure it's either you leave, it's either you extend or you leave immediately. Now, unfortunately, Mbappe is in control. Because this is what Mbappe can do. He can hang around. You don't play him. Come January, he may sign a pre-contract with Real Madrid. And guess what? Real Madrid has already announced that they're not going to do anything until January. So what does that mean? Al-Khalif is either is going to reduce his price. You know what is his price? It's 250 million pounds, which is 5 billion. All right, in rent, 5 billion rand. All right, so that is his price. So here it's going to be a power play between Real Madrid, Mbappe, and PSG. So we don't know how it's gonna pan out, because I'm sure Mbappe is not stupid. He's aware that he's still very young. Even if he can stay 6 months and train alone and all that, come June or June next year, you'll go for free. So those are the news. While we are still there, let me share the other news as far as football is concerned. We know that Bernardo Silva, this is one of the talented footballers that I like so much with Man City. But Pep Guardiola is another character of a person. Sometimes I want to understand how this guy operates. He will sell people while they're still effective, but he knows the right time when to sell them. Because Bernardo Silva, I think at his age, and it makes money for them. But fortunately enough, Barcelona got him for free, on a free contract, and he has penned down a 5-year contract. At some point I was talking to somebody, and then saying, if Man City happen to lose Haaland, what will happen? Somebody said, no. They rather fight not to lose Pep Guardiola than Haaland. Pep Guardiola will always replace if Haaland leaves. And we have seen that. Good players have left. Pep has that ability to replace them. So those are the news that are happening as far as, Bernardo Silva. Lionel Messi, we know that Inter Miami, they're scheduled to unveil him soon. And then the contract says he will be there until 2026, +1 or +2 optional. And then he will start training for the first time with the team. On Saturday, his friend Sergio Busquets arrives in the city, meaning today, all right? On Sunday, he'll be presented to more than 20,000 fans. And then Bad Bunny is one of the guest artists for the show. There'll be USA-style fireworks to welcome him. On Monday, he will hold his first press conference. On Tuesday, he will train open doors for journalists. On Thursday, he could make his debut in the League Cup. You like it or not, Lionel Messi is a phenomenon, all right? I saw, The Rock, the wrestler, okay, Dwayne Johnson. He said he has bought the ticket for the whole season for Inter Miami. He does not want to miss that experience. He wants to watch each and every game of Lionel Messi. Remember, the games are sold out. The pressure is too huge for Mudimu Abole, as I always say. This man, Mudimu Abole, you like it or not, you may not like that, but unfortunately, Mudimu Abole. That's for me. Lionel Messi is the best. You may not like that, but this is what I can tell you. The man is the best. Now let's do to the Messi special, as we usually do. And then, we know that Messi has already won another title, or another, what you call individual title. And then people say, you know what, Ballon d'Or, you know what will make you not to decide to give Lionel Messi the Ballon d'Or? Please tell me if you have an answer for me, and then I will understand. But if you don't have an answer for me, so probably come on. I'm not going to accept it, because I will never see any other reason that will make Lionel Messi not to win the tournament. Look, it's not about the individual play. When we talk about the individual, he has done tremendously well, because football, it's a total football. Assist, doing everything. In terms of the title he has won, he has already won the Laurel Awards, Player of the Year, FIFA Player of the Year. Here is another one that he bagged, which is called ESPY Award. He has already netted there as the best championship performance award and as the best footballer of the world award. This is Lionel Messi. Now you continue to say, no, I'm not saying Haaland should not win, but I want to know the reason what will make Haaland win. Haaland is still very young, he's still in. For me, what you call Ballon d'Or number 8 is loading. Now, before I leave, I want you to see here, down here, that's our website. If you want to learn more about the Big R solution, because we are a financial company, go to our website and check how can we help. But let me tell you what I'm busy with currently as a company. We are going out there and help those members, government employees who are GPF members. Remember, GPF members are expected to retire at the age of 60 and above. Any retirement earlier than that, or resigning earlier than that, you get a penalty. And the penalty is huge. It's 0.33% from the month you resign until the month you reach 60. All right. So if I may explain a little bit, if you go the end of July, you're 55. End of August, September, until December, end of January, the following year, until you reach age 60, 5 years from now, they will take 0.13%, but they don't take it in a staggered manner, all right? They take it at once. The formula helps you to understand how much they are going to take. But if you want to avoid that, because we can show you how to avoid that, whereby you're not going to be penalized, not even a cent, all right? By simply transferring your money, all right? But look at the end of the show, you'll see a WhatsApp number. Just drop us a WhatsApp. We will therefore call you back. You don't have to call us. We'll call you back and we'll take you through, all right? And also show you the calculations. So probably that will keep you at ease. I want to say thank you very much to all those people who subscribe, those people who comment, those people who like. We really appreciate it. Remember, the more you do that, the more we grow, all right? And then, please, guys, continue to do that, and then so that we grow. And then as we grow, and then we'll be able to invest to make this show much better. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I thank you.